out shopping with my wife. This was about 7 years ago. We just got married. And I stopped by a shop. She said, don't worry, I'll just pick something and join you on the car. So she went down, but she came back a few seconds after without what she went to buy. And she said, something is happening in that shop. You need to come and see what's happening. What had happened? So these guys came to evangelize. And unfortunately, evangelism in today's church has been reduced to what God can give you. God's going to make you rich. God's going to heal your body. And so literally, that's what the flyer said. Come to our church. God is going to make you rich. Come to our church. God is going to give you money, and all of that, because Jesus is faithful and all those things. Little did they know that that little sales girl in that shop, without a proper education, secular education, had a proper, quote and unquote, theological education under the umbrella of the false doctrine called Jehovah's Witness. Say what you want about that denomination. One thing you can't accuse them of is not taking discipleship seriously. An average Jehovah's Witness knows the Bible, their Bible. If you know, have you encountered them before? Just so you know how serious the evangelical model is. If you have been evangelized to by a Jehovah's Witness member, raise your hand. Just look at this hall. And it seems like the charismatic people have dwelt on the peripherals. And the people we accuse of preaching false doctrine have been very strong on doctrine, teaching what they believe. So listen, that sales girl said, who is Jesus? I will prove to you with this Bible you're holding that Jesus is not God. And the knees of these evangelists started buckling. They don't evangelize evangelists too. By the time I got in, one of them was already saying, she has a point. I gave him look like, if I deck you. You don't know anything. Honestly, I didn't even know as much as I do now. But just some common sense texts, like the text I learned, I think in nursery 2, John chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God. Verse 14. And the Word became flesh, dwelt amongst us, meaning God became a man. And I asked her a simple question. In the temptation of Jesus, when the devil said, jump from the pinnacle of the temple, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge over you. What did he reply? He said, it is also written, thou shalt not tempt the Lord your God. I asked her, who was being tempted? And he said, thou shalt not tempt the Lord your God. So I just brought some texts. And those young men, were looking at me like some savior God sent. They started to interview me. What church do you attend? Wow, that was very good. Thank you, brother. And that increased my passion for teaching proper theology, making it popular in the church of Jesus Christ.